Well, 94.9, the Bay's #1 hit music station. We got the one and only Eddie Benjamin.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming.
Of course.
We were just crashing out off
a
this
little
mic.
Mm-hmm.
How's been lifing?
Life has been lifing to the max. You know?
How are you feeling today, though?
I am okay. I'm a little tired, a little sleepy, a little, I don't know. I could say so many words to how I feel. Probably sleep deprived.
Yeah.
You know, I'm in a little state of delirium, but that's just a part of being a person.
Honestly, same. So this is going to be an interesting interview.
Great.
2 hours of sleep.
That
You're
makes
crashing out. I'm crashing out.
You're on 2 hours?
I think I just could not sleep last night. I don't
Really?
know what. First of all, it's freezing now.
There's things moving. There's things happening to a lot of people that I'm close to.
I'm like,
It's
is
a
Mercury in
transition
retrograde
period.
or something?
Well,
Did you
I'm
read-
not such a big zodiac person.
Yeah.
But actually, funny enough, Sean,
I did see your Capricorn.
Have you? Yeah. Wait, you did see I'm a Capricorn?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have the app called The Pattern?
No, I have Sanctuary and CoStar.
Okay. The Pattern is the one.
Is that the one? Okay.
low-key. And I think Pluto's in retrograde. Sean just sent me like this thing on the way here. He was like, "Yo, check this out," and I'm like, "That makes a lot of sense."
No, literally explains
Movement
everything.
is happening.
Okay.
Is what I'm trying to say. And there are lots of different reasons as to why people think so. But humans, you know, we're going through it a little bit at the moment.
It's hard. Being human's hard on the boulevard, as Andre 3000 said.
I know.
But speaking of movement,
Mm-hmm.
there's been a lot going on
It's been a lot.
in your world. I mean,
Mhm.
you just made an album, 2 albums with your bestie.
Yes.
Yeah, snuck that second one. You guys were really feeding us.
We made things, for sure.
Amazing.
Thank you.
And you were doing producing and writing
Mhm.
for it, right?
Mhm.
Okay. I mean, you got to walk me through these sessions. First, getting the call, like, hey, I'm getting back in the studio.
I don't know.
I need
if
your
that
help.
Exists. I think
How did it come about, I guess?
I think life just occurs. I think when you're with your friends and you're being vulnerable with each other and are able to express how you feel, you know, I think like a group of musicians being like, let's do X, Y, and Z. Usually you hear the X, Y, and Z in the music, but I think like if you're like in a community of people you really love and are able to express what's going on in your life, chances are, you know, the music will just come. So I don't think there was like a formal call.
Yeah. Kind of just happened. Like, oh, we're making this.
Just like, we're going through some shit. Okay, let's make a song.
Yeah.
Oh, like, let's make a song. You know, there's so many different energies, but like, yeah, definitely not a structured thing at all. I think like it was very much a flow.
Like natural.
Just natural, just not much thought involved. I think thought is the death of creative essence. So I think like I learned a lot about being in a bigger community of people and being the youngest too, like I was just a sponge of like learning how to like mirror life and music at the same time, you know?
Yeah, for those that don't know, I didn't mention the bestie in question is Justin Bieber. We're talking about swag and swag too.
Cutie patootie.
Yes. I mean, is it easier or harder? Like, we're talking like more on the creative side, like working someone that you're also friends with.
Mhm.
Like, how does the creative process? Is
I
it
can only
easier?
do
Or is
that. I
it?
can only do that. I refuse, like going into a session that is booked by other people 9 times out of 10 is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's expressing an outcome rather than being in discovery. And I think it's a lot easier and a lot more simple to be in a state of discovery with people you love and know. You know what I'm saying? So I think like I don't write music with people I don't know. I'm unable to do that.
Yeah.
And whatever the sound system agreed with me deeply.
He's not easy. He's like, we got to have some kind of connection
Literally, he's
before I
like-
even get in the studio with you.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I'm lucky enough to be able to like make those decisions for myself, you know. As a young artist and writer, I met everyone and it was awful. Quickly, right with the, you know, I just hate it. Well, I will never do that again. So like, yeah, that's definitely a requirement, is to have like connection before you make music with someone.
When did you decide to make that boundary of like,
It's a good question. Maybe
was
when I
there
like,
something
19.
specific that happened where you're like, never again?
I mean, the transactional element to every single industry is draining. No one has time for that anymore, clearly.
Yeah.
It's like we're it's like make-believe. I'm crashing out a little bit, but it's like make-believe, transactional unspoken currency that I think makes me not want to be around anything. Makes me just want to isolate. So I think like early I was able to kind of see that and be around people who have been through that in their own way, can protect themselves, and then kind of taught me how to protect myself. You know, so I think like it's easy to be like the music industry, every industry for the most part has a really transactional feel, and I think the people who are the best at creating things step outside that. And yeah, the transactional feel of this whole world makes me, I don't have time for it. It's gross, you know, and I can see it from a mile away. So I think I made that decision to not participate in that creatively pretty young, maybe like 19.
That's good.
Fuck this is ridiculous.
I guess you gotta have like that trust aspect too, right? When you're working on something you really care about or that you're passionate about.
Yeah, I think it has to come inwardly though. Like I think looking for outside validation, if that makes you feel really good, then you become a slave to those comments. You become a slave to you're great or you're not great. I think if you like have a really strong inward belief, inward love as to what you do, why you do it, it's a beautiful thing. It's so easily, you can see it so clearly from someone who does it for inward purposes rather than outward purposes, you know. And I think it's hard. Being a human is hard.
Yeah.
Expressing yourself is hard.
And just being on that same page. What would you say you've learned like the most this time around from Justin Bieber working on Swag and Swag 2?
I mean, he's a fierceless lover. I think like as humans, we all go through a lot. We all get patronized. We all get brought down by people we love, people we don't know. I think he's one of the fiercest lovers I've met because he's able to forgive and like have grace, you know. And I know that's a bit of a vague answer. It's a little more personal, but I think like he's a fierce lover. He's also deeply fearless, seeing like standing on certain decisions creatively and trusting that inner vision and gut. You know, it takes a lot of it. You have to be fearless to do that.
Yeah.
It's really scary. So I think like, yeah, grateful to have him as a older brother and again, like pioneer of trusting yourself, loving, even when shit is so hard, even when you want to close up and just run away. Those types of lessons.
Still showing up. Well, we know your pen did a lot. Did you write Daisies? Okay, but you also...
I mean, there was a bunch of people, you know? Bunch of cuties vibing. I'm grateful to be a part. You know?
We know your pen does work, but you also play a bajillion instruments.
Instruments occur.
Yeah.
From time to time.
How many? Do you know how many you play? Can't even put it around that, huh?
I don't know. You know? I don't know. You know, I'm like... It's all the same to me. It's all one. Like
that's
piano,
crazy.
Piano, drums, strings, wind instruments, voice. It has started to blur into one thing for me, rather than like separate entities. This, you know, play guitar, play bass. It's just kind of blended.
That's
into
so insane. You're like, I know how to play this. I know how to play them all.
Yeah, it's like if you hear something in your head and you can get it out on any medium, like that's the goal. You know.
That's crazy. So how involved were you in the live instrumentation of?
I mean, man, it
these
was
last
me,
two albums?
Carter, and Dylan, and the boys just playing. You know what I'm saying? I think I couldn't even tell you how many different elements all came together, quite honestly. But a lot of guitar work, a lot of synth work, a lot of harmony work. It was just beautiful. It was just a blur of laughing, honestly, with my friends.
That's dope.
Yeah,
do you have a favorite, like as far as like songwriting and producing and performing yourself?
I think being on stage, whether it's by myself or with my friends, is like the most present practice. It's really fun. You know, it's beautiful to be able to express yourself and just like let go. I've been crashing out a little bit on stage, and like the fourth wall is not as strong as it was. I'm just like, hey guys, like what's going on? Just try to, it's really nice to be present with humans.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, they all hold a different function.
Honestly, it's refreshing though.
Yes.
We all need a good crash out.
Yes.
Every now and then.
We need one every 3 months.
Because I love your vulnerability on Maniac.
Thank you.
Maniac is so good.
Thank you.
We were talking about this earlier, but I'm just like, the guys aren't complaining about girls being trash anymore. Like, to them. We're like crying about those things, complaining about those toxic relationships. We got to get the guys back to crying.
I have so Oh man, Alex is like,
let it out. Tell me.
Can't let it out right now. But
it's a missing art.
I'm getting destroyed right now in the love game. It's really funny.
No, what's going on?
Can't even talk about it because it's so fresh. But I could write some more.
Yeah, you're like, there's more maniacs to come.
There's more maniacs to come. But no, I mean, love's hard. Definitely been going through it a little bit. I think connecting in relationships are just a difficult thing for everyone. You know what I'm saying? But we're all trying to learn our patterns and learn how to love. But again, it's difficult.
Yeah.
It's difficult to connect properly with someone,
Do you have that outlet in your music? Just talk about things that,
Sometimes.
if you don't want to talk about it now, or is it sometimes hard to get it on paper?
No, it's not hard. It's a pretty, it flows, you know what I'm saying? But that being said, there are times where you don't want to do it.
Yeah.
There are times where it feels overwhelming, for sure.
Right.
And I've been in the studio for 3 years straight, so like going through this chapter of where I'm going through now, and yeah, I don't know. Gonna take some time.
I was gonna say, so what's next for you? I mean, getting more maniacs.
Getting more maniacs. I'm definitely gonna put out an album. I'm gonna put out my debut album in the next 4 months. If I finish it, I don't know. I might fucking quit. I don't know. I'm getting. I have no idea. I try to just play it.
Question mark.
Play it day by day. I think people pretending like they can plan their life is hilarious. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just trying to be present. But definitely, like, gonna finish my album. Then you might never hear from me again. I don't know.
Yeah, he's gonna finish the album, but whether it comes out, I don't know. Okay.
Exactly.
That's real though.
It'll come out.
The best advice I ever got was in college. My college professor, she said, never look at your life like a timeline. So I definitely.
Exactly. Just have to be present. Yeah. And do what you love to do.
I mean, I do want the album though, so
okay,
I guess don't. Yeah. But I respect it. I respect it. However you feel, you want to do it. What can fans expect if we get the album and we get to hear it?
What can they expect? Like, what do you mean?
Or I guess more so, what do you want them to take from it?
Nothing. I think it's just a lot of myself. It's just a lot of expression and vulnerability, and I think I want people to be able to sit and have confronting conversations more easily. So I think my music is definitely a lot of those extremities in it. And so like I would love people to be able to take away some connective tissue in how to talk about things that are hard. I think conflict is the way to become more close, which is interesting. Avoiding conflict and avoiding difficult situations is the pathway to not being closer. So I think humans should be closer and more in love. I think that's like a North Star for my music.
Well, I mean, you hear people all the time in relationships, like, especially like divorces, like, oh, well, like we didn't fight. Like, that's a bad thing, like you're not talking about anything.
As long as it's respectful, I think. Like,
right.
Like I hate raising of the voice. There's so many ways to confront hard things, and I want to be better at it. I want the people around me to be better at it, and that's something like I want to cultivate the vulnerability in the music to do that.
I love that. Well, I'm excited. You're so talented. I'm excited for what's to come.
Thank you.
What is the message for your fans? I mean, just talking to you today, I'm ready to crash. I'm gonna crash out on somebody. You encouraged me.
No,
you inspired me. Okay.
I'm joking.
I'm crashing out on them today.
Okay, great. Crash out on them. You have to just a little bit.
Yeah, but any other advice you want to end? Just tell a message for your fans.
Oh, be gentle. We all need to be gentle on ourselves and fuck what everyone says. That's really where I'm at in my life.
Amazing.
Gentle love and don't listen to anyone except yourself. I need to hear that. I just said it for myself.
I love that. Eddie Benjamin, everyone.
Thanks for having me.